Hello first graders and families. Today we are finding missing parts of 8. This is topic 2, lesson 2. And before we start, I want to show you a strategy to find all the ways to make 8. So we're going to write a number line starting with 0 and moving all the way to 8 because that is the number we are finding. All the way to 8. Okay, so an easy way to get to an 8 is 0 and 8. A lot of first graders know that. Okay, so I'm going to scratch off 0 and 8 because I've used those parts. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, another easy one is a double. We tend to remember the doubles. 4 plus 4 is 8. Notice there's only one 4. This is a double, so we just scratch off that. Okay, what else can get us to 8? What's an easy way to do this? Well, 1. What goes with 1? 7. And that equals 8. So let's get rid of 7 and 1. And that leaves us with 2, 3, 5, and 6. Okay, let's put a 6 down. All right. Start at 6 and go to 8, 6, 7, 8. That's 2. So we'll get rid of the 2 and the 6. And then that leaves us only with 2 more, 3 and 5. So we'll put those together. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Now all of these ways can give us 8. Or we can swap the parts and say 5 plus 3, 2 plus 6, 7 plus 1, 8 plus 0. So all of these ways will give us 8. And so if you want to find out all the ways to get to a number, then write a number line and do it this way. All right, so we want boys and girls to start remembering some of these facts. 4 plus 4 equals 8, 6 plus 2 equals 8, 3 plus 5 equals 8, and so forth. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our lesson today. If we look at this plate of cheese, I'm putting my hand over some of the cheese. I know there's 8 pieces in all, but I only see 3. So let's write the part I know, which is 3. So we're gonna write 3. Now, how many was my hand covering? If my hand was stuck to the paper and I couldn't move it, you would still know the answer because you put 3 in your head and count up. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the missing part was 5. Remember from before, I showed you all the ways to get to 8. So what went with 3? 5 went with it. All right, now there's so many ways to get to 8. So you can list some right here. Part I know, the missing part, so forth. But you only have to really do one. So we can do this one together. All right, let's go ahead and read the story as always. And let's read. It says there are 8 counters in all. There's number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it says there's 8 in all. So that means that some are hidden. Let's keep reading. It says there are 6 counters in the part you know. Yes, we just counted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know this part. Then it says, how many counters are in the missing part over here? Well, I know that 6 and 2 are parts of 8. Remember, we said 6 and 2? But if you didn't know, you could count. 6, 7, 8. Yes, 2. The part I know is 6. The missing part is 2. All right, boys and girls, let's look at the guided practice. Number 1 is done for us. This tells us the whole number, which is going to be 8 throughout this whole worksheet. The part I know is 3 because we can see it. They found out there was 5, not because they could lift it up, because it's stuck, but they knew 3 and 5 went together to make 8. Or maybe they counted 3, keep going, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Now I said 8, but look how many I drew. 5. So that was the missing part. Okay, let's look at this one. What's the part I know? Okay, the part I know is what we can see. There's 4. Perhaps you know this double. 4 plus what will give us 8? Okay, if you don't know, draw. 4, keep going all the way to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop, because I said 8. Now, how many is that? Look back. That's right, it's 4. Maybe you remembered, though, that 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, let's come down to this one. Once again, the whole number's 8. The part you see, I'll let you count it. Did you say 6? That's right. Okay, do you remember what went with 6 to make 8? Don't remember? You do? If you do, write it down. If you don't, count on. 6, let's go. 7, 8. What's the missing part? That's right, it is 2. Okay, last one. You know the drill now. Look at the part that you know. 1, 2. That's right, it's 5. Can you remember what goes with 5 to make 8? 3. Let's just make sure. 5, 6, 7, 8. The missing part is 3. All right, so let's move over to the independent practice. We are now at the independent practice, which means you do this part by yourself. I will remind you to do this exactly as you did in the guided. The whole number is 8. You write the part you know and you count on, or if you know what goes with it, write it. Okay? Down here is the challenge problems. Because look, they wrote the part you know, but there's no counters. So you might want to draw counters here. Okay, you're at 6, you need to get to 8. Remember, part plus part equals whole. So you can pause the video here if you need to, then come back and look at the answers. Okay, pause it here. No, don't keep watching. Pause it here. Okay, here are the answers. Make sure yours matches mine. All right, time for the back. Okay, friends, we have word problems. First, we have to read the problem and then understand how we're going to solve it. So Jill has 8 blocks. Okay, 6 blocks are green. I'm going to circle those numbers because they're important. Then it says the rest are pink. Well, the rest doesn't really tell us anything. That could be any number. So I'm not sure about that. How many blocks are pink? Draw a picture to solve. All right, so let's make this a part whole. And let's see if we can figure out what we're trying to solve for. Jill has 8 blocks. Oh, that's her whole number. So that means in this whole thing, we're supposed to have 8. We know how many green blocks there are. How many are there? That's right, there's 6 of them. Okay, we have to figure out this part. This is the pink. What are we gonna do? We're gonna put 6 on our head and go on. You ready? 6, 7, 8. Stop. How many? That's right, 2. So 2 of them are pink. The rest are green. All right. There are 8 mice in all. Oh, all. Remember, that means whole. Okay, got it. 3 mice are on the cheese. Yep, they sure are. 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many mice are not on the cheese? We must have some mice that are hidden back behind the cheese and we don't see them. We see the 3 and we know there's 8 in all. So far we've got a part. We don't know the other part that's behind the cheese. Question mark. But we know it equals 8. So what goes with 3 to make 8? Do you know? If you don't know, let's put 3 in our head and count on. Ready? 3 all the way to 8. 4, 5, keep going. 6, keep going. 7, keep going. 8, stop. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 5 are behind there. All right, here's the journal. There are 8 marbles in all. Remember, this is the whole number. Okay. There is 1 inside the jar. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that. You can make yours any color you want. All right, 1 inside. 1 inside. Okay, the rest are outside. So we can draw some marbles here. So 1 plus what will give us 8? Draw the marbles out here and you will have your answer. All right, till next time. Bye, guys.